Alright, welcome back to another video. Today, interestingly enough, I will not be smoking a cigar on video. Today I wanted to talk about the importance of having an acrylic humidor, at least one. Doesn't have to be huge, could be small, because I just think they're really good. This is not a sponsored video, this isn't a review video, but it kind of is, but it isn't. It's mostly just a video talking about why I like acrylic humidors. So, recently, my big humidor started to lose equilibrium with the humidification, and I kept putting cigars in, and it kept getting lower and lower, and it couldn't keep back up no matter how much distilled water I put in, so I finally took everything out recently, and that's why this is so full. Realizing that I accidentally had the temperature set too low, so I was actually freezing out my cigars a little bit, but that's my fault, but it's starting to balance out again. So in the meantime, I thought since I had this full, I would show you guys this. So this is the Fankai Acrylic Humidor. It's $20 on Amazon. I'll leave a link below. It comes with this cedar piece right here. Holds 18 standing cigars if you want to do that. Looks really nice when that's all you have in it. However, I find these holes to be a little bit small. They do not fit Gordos. I think they fit up to like maybe a 54 ring gauge cigar. And it's really hard to put them in with the cellophane. So you almost have to take the cellophane off if you're right there at the 54 ring gauge. Or you could use it like I have it here, where you pile a lot of cigars in there. It has, on top here, a hydrometer. Let me duck behind it so you can see it, which is right now reading 75. So a little hot. I like my cigars a little bit less humidified than that, but that's kind of what I wanted to talk about too. So the major differences in a humidor made out of acrylic and a humidor made out of cedar is that there's not as much fighting between the cigars, the humidification system, and the cedar, because there is no cedar. So essentially, acrylic doesn't breathe, so any humidification system you have in your acrylic humidor is gonna basically just go back and forth between the cigars needing the humidification and then back to whatever system you have, Boveda pack or one of these where you put in distilled water or glycerin. And it's really easy to balance because there isn't the extra factor of the cedar wood. Now, this is cedar, so if this were in there, that would become a little bit of a case, but from my experiences with my personal one, this one right here, after a very short amount of time, it's up to where it's going to be because it's also just a really small space, and it stays. I mean, it stays like right at whatever it's going to be at for a long time, so you don't have to worry about it. The other thing, if you do open it up, you will start to see the humidity kind of die down a little bit, but then closely after you close it, it comes back up to where it was. The other thing about it is it just looks nice. Like, looks good like this in my opinion, because I like to see my cigars. But when you have them all standing up and you have like 18 in there, if that's what you want to do, it looks good like that too. It looks really good like that. It's good for on the desk and everything else. So I recommend picking yourself up one. Really nice. I like it. This latch right here on the front opens and closes really easily. Like that. The hydrometer on it comes pre-balanced, so you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. I just think it's definitely worth having in your collection if you do have a lot of cigars, or even if you don't, it's worth having a second option, I think, especially with how cheap they are. In case you try to make it out and you can't see what's in here, I'll name off some of the cigars I can see. There's a lot of different ones. So we have the 5 Vegas Series A. We have the League of Fat Bastards Series L and Robusto Toro and Churchill in here. They're a newer cigar company. If you haven't seen that, check out. I have a video reviewing it, and also just check it out in general because they're brand new. I have a Toro Fuente Gran Reserva Flora Fina 858. I have a Daniel Marshall Black Label with the Arnold Schwarzenegger gold signature on the cellophane. I have a Macanudo, which I don't know why I still have those. I have a Henry Clay Warhawk. I have a Diesel Maduro. Those are delicious. I have a Perdomo 10th Anniversary Churchill Champagne. And probably a couple more in here that I just can't see right now. Those are what are on the outskirts. I don't know what's on the inside. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next video.